Okay, so this is a Spring Boot backend project which aims to retrieve emails from a user's Gmail account and summarize them and serve them to a front end. So this project has a locally running Olama which summarizes the emails, MySQL database that stores all the data, and here in the Docker file the project itself. So to start the demonstration, let's start the Docker Compose file. Okay, this seems to be working fine. Let's run it in the detached mode and let's go to the browser. In here, let's go to localhost 8080/docs. So this is the Swagger documentation for the entire project. And the main components of this project are the actions that a user can perform. Like for example, to use this app, the user first has to authenticate themselves, and for that they need to register and log in onto this project. After logging in, they can perform various functions like they can change their password, retrieve their user info, or delete their account altogether, which will also delink the Gmail account that they had attached to their account. Now to start this demonstration, let's first register a new user. Let's name this as Shakir, last name as Fayaz, and let me use this email. And the password, let's use 123. Execute. Okay, so we got a response code of 201 which is created. So our this user has been successfully registered onto our app. Now let's log in. For the login, we need two things: the user's email, which was and password as test123. Okay, so we have successfully logged in, and in response we've got a JWT token which we can use to authorize all the following transactions from this account. Let's copy this and place it in the header of every request that we send to this. Paste, authorize, close. Now after creating the user, let's first off check our own details. So we can check we have a ID of 52. This is our full name, email ID, and authority. Since we are the first user to register onto this app, we have got the role of admin as well. And with the role of admin, we can perform a little bit more functions. Like we can see here, we can promote any other user to admin, or we can fetch all the users that are present in our database, or we can delete a random user. So for now, let's look at the main component of this project, that is summarizing our emails, and for that we need to connect our email. So to connect our email, what we'll do is we will use the Google's OAuth. For that we'll get this redirected link, and let's copy this and paste it here. This will redirect us, and let's choose this account. Okay, so in order for any app to have access to a Google account, they need to be verified by Google, but at this stage I have added my personal email as a tester email, so we can easily add that for the demonstration purpose. Okay, let's continue, and we can see email has been connected. We can close this. Now, to make sure that this email has been connected, let's look at our database. Let's open our MySQL database, and here okay, so let's go into user. Let's see. Okay, so here we can see that our email, our first name, last name, and password that is hashed has been stored. And also, after connecting our email, we have got a refresh token and an access token. In Google OAuth, to access the Gmail account, every request needs to have this access token, but this access token has a limited time that it can be used. So to refresh this access token, we need a refresh token. So both of these entries have been populated. That means that our email has been successfully connected to the project. So let's test and retrieve our 10 most recent emails that we got on this email. So let's execute. Okay, so as you can see, we have got 10 emails with an email ID that we can use to open a particular email, and on the top there is a pagination token which we can use to retrieve the next 10 and further on emails. So let's take a random email here. For example, let's take this one and let's copy its email ID, and let's try to see what's inside this and get a summarized summary of this email. So let's paste this in here. Now this is running the local LLM to summarize. So this, for the first time, this will take some time, but after the first summarization, this summary will be cached for the particular user, and in case this email is again fetched in the future, the process will be quick because all of this content will be cached. So we can see we've got a body, which is a summary that the AI has provided after reading the email. So overall, this is what the project is about. And in future, I would like to add a dashboard that we can check how many operations we have done, how many emails we have summarized, basically a dashboard panel for admin. And also I'd like to try how I can integrate a payments gateway into this project, so that if I ever have to publish this project onto as a real project, then I can charge a subscription fee so that I can use better models like OpenAI's API and also get this app authenticated by Google. Thank you.